Are there rules in a war? The short answer is yes. These rules, known as international humanitarian law, include the Geneva Conventions, which have been recognized by 196 countries, is a practical set of rules for the battlefield intended to be universal and neutral, with the main objective of reducing human suffering caused by war. Its fundamental principles are humanity, which forbids the infliction of unnecessary suffering, injury, and destruction; military necessity, while force is not prohibited in war, it must be limited to what is necessary to achieve legitimate military objectives. Distinction. Parties to a conflict must always distinguish between civilians and combatants. Attacks may only be directed at military targets, including fighters. Attacks must never intentionally target civilians. Proportionality. It is prohibited to launch attacks that may be expected to cause incidental loss of civilian life, injury, and damage to civilian objects that would be excessive in relation to the concrete and direct military advantage anticipated. Precautions. Constant care must be taken to spare civilians and civilian objects. To put things as simply as possible, these rules can be summed up like this. Civilians must be protected. Do all that's possible to spare civilians and civilian objects when attacking military targets. Treat persons in your power humanely, which means prisoners of war, detainees, the sick and wounded must be cared for regardless of whose side they're on. Protect the victims of war. Humanitarian aid like food, water, and medicine must be able to reach people. Parties to a conflict must facilitate humanitarian access. Finally, the rules of war must be applied without discrimination, regardless of someone's race, sex, nationality, political opinion, religion, or other status. We all have a part to play in demanding rules of war are upheld and rule breakers are held accountable. Rules of war protect our shared humanity, and our shared humanity must prevail.